Hey guys, I thought it would be fun to try out a new foundation. I have never heard of this foundation. I've never seen any reviews on this foundation. I saw it on my sister the other day and I was like, what foundation are you wearing? And she told me that it was the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And I wanted to give it a try. And then I thought, why not do a first impressions and try it on film? So my favorite foundation that I always repurchase is the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. If I'm wearing a foundation, this is usually what I end up wearing. So I'm anxious to try this one and see how I like it. So on the side of the box, it says it is infused with coconut water to delicately replenish skin's moisture levels. It has alpine rose to brighten skin's appearance and promote elasticity. It has hyaluronic acid for a smoother, more youthful appearance. It says 100% said this foundation blurred their imperfections, 98% said the foundation made their skin look absolutely perfect. We'll see. And then it said 97% said this foundation provided a natural coverage. I'm excited to try this because I do like a more natural coverage, especially in the past year. My skin has kind of leveled out. I haven't had quite as much hormonal breakout or like acne breakouts. Like, I tried to make sure my lighting wasn't too bright so you could really see that like I have a little bit of redness around my nose, I have dark circles. I mean, I don't have any really active breakouts, just kind of leftover little, like a little bit of acne scarring right here, but not, my skin isn't too terrible right now. This is what the bottle looks like. I think it looks really pretty. It kind of looks really fancy. This foundation is $39. The coloring, compared to the one that I normally use. The one that I normally use with the CoverGirl, I think just looks like kind of nice and neutral. The bottle, this kind of looks like it has a more tint of yellow than the tint of pink, which I usually in my foundation I get the undertone of pink, not the undertone of yellow. So I don't know, we'll see. Let's give it a go. This claims to be a really natural finish, and as I put the foundation on my hand, it's slowly going down my hand. So it's not the thinnest of consistency, but it's also not the thickest of consistency. It's kind of moving a little bit, but I would definitely say it's more on the thick side. So this foundation is, I think, on the thicker side and not the thinner side. So we will see just how good. The color looks a little interesting. Hopefully it blends in pretty good. And I usually like hardly ever put any on my forehead. I got the shade in Porcelain, which is the lightest shade they have. And just as I'm putting it on my skin, I'm surprised that this is the lightest shade because it actually is, I think, kind of dark. Like, for the lightest shade, and it blends out nice and smooth. Like, it feels really thin on my skin. I like can't even feel it. I cannot even feel it. That was just one little layer. I really don't think I need any more coverage. And I can still, I hope the camera can pick it up. It just looks really bright right now to me. But I still see a lot of freckles on my nose. So it really is like a thin, foundation. I'm not really thrilled with the color. I think for this being the very lightest shade they have, it's really not that light. Like, I'm thinking dead of winter, this is gonna be too dark for me because, yeah, I think it will be too dark in the winter. I don't know. It's not the lightest of the shade, I don't think. It does kind of just like blur out your imperfections, but like you can still see your natural skin. I do like that. Well, that is it. That's the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my face. I'll make sure to have all of the products listed down below. finished look. I tried not to put too much makeup on, that way I can really just focus on the foundation. I put a little bit of blush on, like one eyeshadow, a little mascara. So I hope that you guys like this. I hope that I like it. I'm gonna go throughout the day and just see what it looks like here at the end of the night around like 9 o'clock. It's around noon now. I've kind of had a late start to my day, but this is what it looks like. I do like it. I like that I can see a few of my freckles. I can definitely see the freckles over my nose. I can see a little freckle over here. I can see a little bit of like freckle right here. It really did blur some of the imperfections that I have, and it does look really natural but also pretty flawless as well. So the only complaint so far that I have is the shade. I really do wish that it was a hair lighter, because I would rather have my foundations lighter, because by the time I put a little bit of blush on, a little bit of bronzer on, it kind of deepens everything up. So I kind of wish it was a little lighter, thinking of fall and winter that's coming up for me to wear, and I'd wonder how it would be for the winter when I really lighten up. But so far I think that this looks pretty good, and I think that it matches fairly good. So I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later. So it is the end of the night and I am getting ready to wash up and go to bed, and today turned out to be so differently than I thought. I got a really bad migraine, I threw up, I took a nap, so I have been like not even caring about my face. Like I almost didn't finish the video, but like I've been taking naps, you know, brushed my teeth, took a bath, got hot and sweaty, and I looked in the mirror and I thought, not too shabby. I haven't touched it. I didn't reapply any lipstick or anything the rest of the day, and I really like that I can still see my freckles. I like that it still looks really natural. I think my favorite thing that I have noticed today was I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. And also that I love is like if I wipe my face like this, like if I wipe it, I don't see a ton of makeup on my hand, and I don't feel like it's oily or it wipes off, because sometimes at the end of the day it's like you wipe your face and it's like a ton of makeup because it like kind of dissolves and it's kind of, you're getting ready to wash your face at the end of the night. So I don't know, I like the way it feels. It's really soft, it's really lightweight. I really feel like I haven't been wearing makeup at all today, and it's very movable. Like I can move my mouth and stuff, and I don't feel like I have like caked on makeup anywhere around my face. So that is my first impressions of the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm excited to continue to try it and see if I can continue to like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take some ibuprofen and hit the hay. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.